Let your yeses be yeses and your noes be noes. I was listening to something today on the Sermon on the Mount, and that was one of the things that Jesus had said. Let your yeses be yeses and your noes be noes. And I've seen it all too often, sometimes in my life and in other people's lives, where we say, yeah, I'll do that, and then it doesn't actually happen. And the integrity of our yes, like, is it really a yes? Is that thing gonna happen? Are you really gonna do it? And I think sometimes in life I've found that, like, I wanna say yes to everything, especially if it's something that I feel is aligned and would be great to do and great to fulfill on. And I think in the walk and as I go on my faith journey, some of it's, well, what yeses do I want to give? Like, are they aligned with what Jesus is telling me to do? And then, like, am I checking in before I give a quick yes? Because sometimes we're quick to say yes, but we don't really give it deeper thought and check in with Holy Spirit and say, is this really what you want me to do? Is this really the thing I should be focused on, whether it's in a moment or, over the course of time? Because sometimes we get ourselves involved in all kinds of things and all kinds of projects, and even in business, like, oh yeah, we'll do this, and this. And then, a plan doesn't get put in place. And then that yes, that was a yes in the moment, doesn't get fulfilled on. And then your yes isn't a yes. And so that's something I'm just looking at. And I think in my walk, it's also the discernment of, we had a speaker yesterday that gave a gradient, a scale. And whatever it is we're doing, whatever area of life, or maybe it's the decision, is it a kingdom focus or is it an empire focus? Is it of the Lord or is it of the world? And like, where is this yes residing? Is it something that we feel maybe the world wants us to do, or is it something that's aligned with kingdom work and what the Lord is guiding us to do? And that's a challenging thing sometimes, because sometimes we want to produce results in certain directions, and then we got to pause and take a pulse check and say, is this really what he's asking me to do? And sometimes that takes a couple of days to reflect on, to spend in quiet time and talk with him about it. And so that's what I'm chewing on in this little moment is, are your yeses yeses? Are your noes noes? And also, are they aligned? Are they aligned with what the Lord is asking you to do, calling you to do, directing you to do? Or is it maybe based on some past worldly programming? And that's not easy sometimes to discern between. Have a great day. God bless.